So over the last couple years, we've did multiple different combos with the Colamne bike, engines, heads, cams, carbs, gear ratios. So right now, the combo that it has on it is a Predator 212, the VM22 carb, GX160 head with the 14cc chamber. It's got the small valves, and it's got the billet rod and billet flywheel. Center exhaust comes right out the back. A 265 cam with 22-pound springs, a Juggernaut driver on a 30 series torque converter, and it's running a 40-tooth rear sprocket. So it's got the handlebar risers, and it's running a hydraulic brake. So out of all that stuff that I've tried on the Colamne bike, there's one thing that I haven't tried yet, and that is swapping out the red spring for a green spring on the torque converter. So I'm gonna do a 0 to 30 and top speed run with the red spring. Then I'll swap the red spring out for this green spring. Then I'll take the bike out for a 0 to 30 and top speed with the green spring, and we'll see if it makes any difference. Let's go grab a 0 to 30 and top speed real quick. Zero to 30 series torque converter with the red spring. Yeah, this thing seems pretty quick, or quick enough with that 40-tooth sprocket. A 3.48 for the first 0 to 30. With my weight, that 40 rear sprocket does just fine for quickness. I'm gonna do another one and back that up. Second attempt, 0 to 30 series torque converter with the red spring. See what it did for the second attempt. 3.64, so 3.48, 3.64. Now I'll do a top speed and we'll see what we get. Top speed run, 30 series with a red spring. I did a top speed of 54.35. So the bike did 54.35 top speed and 3.48 0 to 30 with the red spring. So now I'm going to swap out the red spring for this green spring and we'll see what happens. Pull off the snap ring. So you got the green spring and then the red spring. So the red spring was on the center hole. So I'll install the green spring back on the center hole. So now pop the green spring on here. So I'm gonna make sure I get this outer plate on the right side of this pad, on the right side of these pads. So turn this backing plate. Get this snap ring on here. All right, I'll go try it out on the middle setting. It's on the middle hole. And if that doesn't do nothing, then I'll back it up one and we'll see what happens. Alright, we'll see if the green spring makes a difference on the middle position. 0 to 30, green spring, 30 series torque converter. .51, so it's virtually identical so far. Zero to 30, second attempt, 30 series torque converter with the green spring. .49, so pretty much identical to the red spring, as far as 0 to 30 goes anyway. So now I will do a top speed and we'll see what that does. It has to be 54.35 top speed. Top speed run, 30 series torque converter with the green spring. Did a top speed of 53.75. Okay, so the green spring was virtually identical in top speed and 0 to 30 time quickness. So with the red spring, it did 3.48, 0 to 30, and 54.35 top speed. Then I added the green spring, did 3.49, so virtually identical 0 to 30 times. And pretty close top speed, 53.75. I mean, not even a half a mile per hour difference. So now to see if it'll make a difference, I'm gonna swap that green spring into the last hole. All right, so now I'm gonna swap the spring into this last hole and we'll see if that makes a difference. It might put a little bit more tension on that spring. All right, so now I'm gonna pop the spring onto that last hole. So now I'll take it out for 0 to 30 and top speed and we'll see what it does. Let's see what it does on the rear setting on the farthest hole. Green spring. 0 to 30, green spring on the rear setting. 3.53. Zero to 30. Green spring on the farthest setting. It was a lot quicker that time. 3.41. So that's the quickest so far, 3.41. So now let me see if it'll beat it in top speed. I think 53.75 or so. Top speed run, green spring on the farthest setting. See what we have for top speed. 54.02. 54.02. Green spring on the last hole was the quickest so far. So the red spring did 3.48 0 to 30 and 54.35. Then I added the green spring and it did 3.49, virtually the same, identical to the red spring, and then 53.75. And then I adjusted the green spring into the last hole and I got a lot quicker, knocked 1/10 of a second off, 3.41, and top speed was 54.02. So it seems like the green spring on the last hole was pretty much the best setting overall.